Hey there, Tim here from Rockout Videography again. I have here my latest ultimate DIY pedal board. It's not the pedals that make it ultimate. It's an improvement on a previous design, and there are some cool features that I have added that you might just find interesting. Stick around, it's the ultimate DIY pedal board episode. We love making our own pedal boards here on the channel, and we have a few videos up showing how we make them. The previous Ultimate Base pedal board didn't work out as well as I hoped, and over time I came up with different needs and different ideas about what would work best. I wanted something light and compact with somewhere to store cables and accessories such as my wireless unit. I also had an idea for a guitar stand feature. I should probably mention that my pedal boards usually sit on top of my amp, but I wanted this board to work on the floor as well. Last but not least, because it'll usually be sitting on my amp, I wanted this board to have a cup holder. Seriously, just stick with me on this, it'll all make sense. I ordered or purchased the parts I needed, and after they had all arrived, I got to work out in the shop. Do me a quick favor, please subscribe and hit the like button. It'll help us reach our subscriber goal and get our videos out to more people. We've also decided to use our new merch shop superpowers to create the Nerd Space Continuum. This is where we're offering original nerdy music, sci-fi, fantasy, and geek-themed clothing designs. The base of the design is really simple. It's a rectangular box 18 inches by 10 inches made from two 1.5 by 1.5 pieces and a 1.5 by 3/4. The top slats are about a 1/4 inch thick. After cutting all my pieces on my chop saw, I used wood glue and my battery-powered brad nail to assemble most of this project. I put masking tape down everywhere I thought I'd be applying Velcro. I've learned the hard way to mask off a smaller area than my Velcro to avoid issues with bare wood showing on the edge of the Velcro strips. I really like this black wood stain. You apply it with a brush and then wipe it all down, in my case with paper towels. I installed my Velcro with the hook side up. That's just how we do it here. If you prefer loop or fuzzy side up, good for you. There are valid reasons to do it that way. These strap handles are cheap, and there are several versions available on Amazon. In the past, I've used kitchen drawer handles, but these are much better and are really easy to install. I wanted to have a carry strap on the board, so I looped some scrap 1-inch nylon strap around some D-rings that I also ordered from Amazon and screwed them into the sides. Perhaps a carry bag with a shoulder strap to protect the pedals would be better if I can find one that fits, but for now this is working fine. At this point, I realized I wanted some Velcro strips on one side and the front and had not masked off the areas. I'm not sure if it was really necessary, but I decided to scuff up the spots on each side before applying the Velcro. I installed clear rubber feet on the bottom corners so that the board would sit above the amp's carry handle when set on top and not scratch any floor or surface I might decide to set it on. The last step was to install the cup holder. I'd been thinking about this for a while. Because I sit my board on top of my amp, I tend to want to set my drink down on top of it. I used to do this with Ultimate Base Pedal Board number 1. The sound engineer we work with regularly thought this was really cool when he saw it and told me that he's lost count of the number of times he's seen someone spill a drink on an amp. What I found were these cup holders made for boats. They install with screws and are the perfect size for attaching to a 1.5 inch piece of wood. Because of how the mounting area is orientated, these won't cause a problem when the board is on the floor. The cup holder isn't as useful this way, but it may still prevent a spill. Another feature I came up with is this guitar stand that attaches to the front of the board. I can lean my bass against the amp without worrying about it falling over. I suppose this is probably another solution looking for a problem, since carrying around a folding stand isn't really a big deal, but it's working great so far. The first time I attempted making a new bass pedal board, I tried to make a door on the bottom that attached with magnets. That didn't work out, so I went searching for other answers and realized that what I really needed was a small bag on the front. I found this Molly bag that fits perfectly around the 3.5 inch wide top slat and has room for the stand piece and my wireless. I put this piece of Velcro here to hold the stand piece when I'm holding the board front down to take stuff out of the bag. The cable to my amp stashes in the loops until I plug it in, and the shoulder strap just hangs down out of the way behind the amp. There's also a 1-inch Velcro strap around the side to hold a guitar cable. So far, this thing has passed its shakedown cruise without issues. It does the job of being a basic pedal board while providing conveniences specific to my needs. The shoulder strap makes it hands-free and easy to carry into band practice and gigs, and the bag keeps the stuff I need easily accessible. The cup holder allows me to keep a drink within easy reach without having to worry about spills, and the stand piece prevents me from having to add a guitar stand to my loadout. Okay, folks, it's time for
the featured YouTube artist of the week. Yay!
This week's featured artist is Satellite Dog. Here's how I figure it happened. Jerry Garcia and Bob Weir went fishing with Dave Matthews in North Carolina, and, while listening to Dark Side of the Moon, dreamed of forming a local psych groove band and playing original music that folks could just groove out to and enjoy while building pedal boards out in their garage. Because that's exactly what happened. I listened to their YouTube videos most of the time I was building this board. They seem to mostly be playing original stuff, and it's all really good. I found this old Reddit post about them. They've been at this for at least a couple years now. If you're into psychedelic jam rock, these are your people. Let's all go to their YouTube channel, subscribe, watch and like their videos, and leave them some comments so we can get them some more fans. Leave us some comments and let us know if you think it's worth it to build your own DIY board or if you just prefer to buy a commercial board. Just remember, if you want a cup holder, you're going to have to build it yourself. Let me know what you think of my custom features and if any of them are things that you think you would find useful. Thanks to everyone who's been subscribing, liking, and interacting with us in the comment section. The channel's been growing and we appreciate everyone's support. Here's your thanks for staying till the end bonus clip.